What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Low-Key Legend. How the fuck y'all doing today? I'm doing alright today. I got a brand new story here for you guys, and it's gonna be, as you can tell from the title, we're gonna be talking about XANAX and lean, or pretty much the combination of both of those substances combined. With that being said, man, if you do enjoy the video, smash the thumbs up button. Let's dive right on into it. First off, I would never ever condone the use of either of these drugs. They are very harmful for your body, can be easily abused, and very addicting. So please, for the sake of every viewer watching this video, be sure to stay away from these drugs. And this is just a life story I'm going to be telling you guys when I did fuck with them back in the day. Okay, so this is going back to senior year of high school. I think actually I graduated high school and I was working in this warehouse. Okay, and I was working there for about 2 months and I met this dude. We haven't talked for like 2 months since I worked there. I talked to everybody there except for this dude. This was the last dude I ended up talking to. And it turns out when I did approach him and talk to him, we had so much shit in common, it was ridiculous. And I would hang out with him after work a couple days. Like, he became my best friend there easily. It was so weird, bro. Like, we didn't talk at all, and then I decided to talk to him. We had so much shit in common. So anyways, we decided to link up one day after work. I believe it was maybe a Tuesday, random day of the week, and I talked to him about, you know, Xans and lean and all that shit. And he, you know, he never really fucked with bars too much. He drank lean a couple times, but he had a plug that sold both of them. So I was like, all right, bet, like, I'll bring my PlayStation. I got my TV in the car. Give me a day in advance. I'll pack this shit up and we could chill at your crib. He's like, bet. He lived right down the street from the work site. I did not. I lived about a half hour away, so it would just be relatively closer and easier for me to bring my shit over to his house. Plus, my parents don't really like when I have people over. I don't really feel comfortable bringing people over. I like to go out and do shit. So anyways, he lived with his grandparents at the time, and in their garage, they have a nice big heater and a urinal, a bunch of like cool shit in their garage. They had a nice big TV as well, one of those old school TVs that were just super boxy, like not a plasma or nothing. So we ended up discussing it at work the following day, and I had my PlayStation and my little TV in the car. It's like a 25-inch plasma screen TV, very small and cheap TV, but it adapts to my PlayStation 4. So I was like, bet, I'll bring that over. Packed it all in my car. We were talking at work a little bit. He was texting his plug. He made the plans with his plug so he can pick up as soon as he got off of work. So we got off of work. I followed him to his crib. He hopped in my car and we were driving to his plug's house, which was about 5 minutes away from his house. So we pull up to his plug's house. I give him the cash. He runs inside and comes out, and we got 4 bars and I think 4 ounces of lean. So this was going to be a pretty dope day. I've never really tried lean and Xans at the same time. Other than this time, this was going to be my first time doing it. So I thought it would be super cool. So we went to the gas station and we got some Sprite, and we got 2 double styrofoam cups. That's what they're called. All right, they're just styrofoam cups. We got ice. I think it was 50 cents for the ice, and we went back to our car, drove back to his house, I think, and then we poured up there. So we got out of the car, got everything on the table. I brought like 1/8 of weed, and he had a couple grams of weed as well, and we were rolling up Dutches. But first we poured up. So we poured the 4 ounce of lean inside the Sprite. We poured a little bit of Sprite out and poured the lean in there. It was super dope. I've never drank purple lean. Like, this is the first time. I tried the red and green before, and it just was not. This was some new shit. And we did pay pretty. I don't think we got taxed. I think because he knew this dude, so he was running him a pretty good deal. I think we might have paid like 80 or 100 for it all together. I'm not sure the exact price. I couldn't actually tell you. But I know we did get a good deal on it. I think I might have paid 60, and he did the other 60. I don't know what the case was. I completely forget the prices. But he was friends with this dude, so we got a pretty good deal on it. Anyways, pour up the lean, and we got our styrofoam cups loaded up. He pours mine up. He pours both of our cups up pretty much. And at the end of that, we both took a half a bar. So we were kind of, you know, pre-upping for this thing. And then we threw another half bar in the cup. All right, I think we actually both took a full Xan, actually, at that time. And these were the yellow ones, the school buses. So we both popped one, and then I cracked mine in half, threw half in mine and then the other half in his, and he had a whole one left, and I was just like, fuck it, you know, it's cool. Like, I'm just trying to turn up right here. When I go home, I want to be, you know, straight. And anyways, I threw it right in our styrofoam cup and, you know, watched it dissolve a little bit, mixed it up with the ice. As I put the cup down, I was setting my TV up. I set my TV up. He had a nice big table that I was rolling up on right in the middle. There was like 2 couches, a couch in front of the table, a long couch, and then a 1-seater couch on the opposite side of the table. So we said, fuck it, like, I'm gonna point the TV directly to this big couch. So we were just both sitting on the couch. He was rolling up some Dutches for us, and I was, you know, just setting my TV up, set the PlayStation up and everything, and got it loaded up, and we were just playing zombies, dude, playing COD Zombies. It was dope. We were starting to feel that shit, like a good amount after about a half hour, 45 minutes. We sparked up a Dutch, and we were just chilling, sipping on the lean, and, you know, it was a very, very cool experience. I'm not gonna lie, this was probably one of the coolest experiences I've ever had, taking drugs and, like, the vibes. I think the vibe was everything. I was getting such good vibes there. His grandpa came in too, was talking to us, and I guess he was a big drug user back in the day as well, but a lot more crazier shit, and I don't know, it was wild. He was telling me some crazy ass stories. Couldn't even tell you off the top of my head some of the shit that he did, but it was interesting, very interesting to learn about this dude. Very old guy too as well, and he grew up in that house, so he knew everybody around there, and is pretty much watching everybody grow old there as well. Like, he's got an old neighbor next to him that he grew up with as a child, which was cool as fuck. Like, I thought that was dope. He never moved houses, and he knows the entire place, like, by the back of his hand. He's done so much shit in that town that he knows where everything is, and with certain places to fuck with and people to fuck with. It's cool. But everyone he messed around with back in the day are his age now, and he's like 70, you know, in his late 70s. So I don't know. It's been a while since I linked up with him, but I know he's doing good. He's in the army now. But we went through a phase. Like, it was a cool experience. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, we just chilled. We were just sipping our lean, barred the fuck out, smoking on Dutches and shit. I still got videos that I was looking at, which made me want to make this story. So I do remember, though, it was very good vibes throughout the whole night, and I decided to leave around like 8, 9 o'clock. We did have work the next day, but we were talking about it. We're like, you know, bro, I don't even think I'm gonna go to work, bro. Like, this is not some shit that you know, I'm just gonna call off. So we both ended up calling off, and it was pretty fucked up because it's kind of a loss of motivation drug. It makes you not want to do shit other than chill. But when you're chilling, it's super fucking dope. So I mean, that's just how it worked for me. It was dope. I didn't get tired at all. Xans kind of keep me awake and keep me, you know, interested in even the smallest shit. So as I was playing the game, I was taking every small detail into consideration. It was very, very dope. He also, during that day, he was, you know, we were barred out about halfway done with our cups. We were still sipping on them, and he moved his cup, all right? And I told him, I'm like, bro, like, be careful when you're touching that, moving the table and shit, because you're gonna spill your cup. He's like, no, bro, I'm good. And he moves the table again. He keeps moving. I'm like, bro, you better be careful, man. He's like, nah, bro, I'm good. Just keeps moving it, boom, and the cup falls over. His cup spills. I'm like, bro, you see, I fucking told you, dude. What do you, like, he tweaked, spilled his cup, and I ended up splitting him, you know, half of mine, and we poured up the rest of the Sprite. I think we might have been on our second cup, actually, so we were definitely both fucked up. We thought about it too. It was like, damn, that was kind of a waste of money, but in the end, it was the vibe that we were paying for, and it was all there. He was definitely fucked up on Xans and lean, so was I. I definitely had a good amount, so I figured, hey man, like, if we're getting fucked up, we might as well get the exact amount of fucked up each. So I thought that was the fairest way to go about it. Didn't really care about the money at that point. We were making a good amount of money at this job, so I was like, man, let's go fucking have a good night tonight, dude. Like, I'm not trying to worry about shit other than just kick it, bro. So that's what we did. We ended up smoking like an eighth worth of Dutches, like 4 or 5 Dutches, and down fucking a 4 ounces of lean. I think we got, it might have been 4 or 2. I'm not sure. We might have been 2. I couldn't tell you. But we did take 4 bars each. Not 4 bars. We bought 4 bars in total. Took 2 each, I believe, that day. He might have saved one, the one that I told you about, but we both popped one, and then I split my other second one, put half in my drink and half in his. So we were fucked up the entire day. As soon as we got off of work at 3, and we chilled there for like 5-6 hours, I'd say. And I left there at 9, went back to the crib. Very very dope night though, and honestly I can say that that was the dopest experience that I've had on drugs, pretty much. Like, it was just such a dope vibe, such a dope feeling. And I don't want to talk up about these drugs because, as you can tell from the story, it's a very like addicting substance and a very big lack of motivation. So it's not a drug you're gonna want to ever fuck around with, and if you do, you know, just proceed with caution and know that it's addicting. Don't get addicted. In the end, don't even try it, dude. It's not a safe drug to do. You can overdose, you could die off the shit, so just stay away from it in general. But this is the story I wanted to tell you guys on XANAX and LEAN and the time that I took both of them. And it was, I'm not trying to even, you know, boss it up at all. It's just, it was the dopest experience that I've had on LEAN and Xans ever. And it was, drugs work differently for everybody. So some people will do this shit and they'll fall asleep instantly. But me, like, my body's different a little bit, and it fucks with that shit heavy. Like, it's definitely some shit that my body enjoyed, and it's not the best to say that now because I went, like I said, it was just a little phase I went through, and I'm glad I made it out alive and healthy and everything. I didn't abuse them to the extent of, you know, other people that might abuse them. So anyways, if you guys did enjoy this story though, smash the thumbs up button. This has been Xans and LEAN. Not something I'd ever recommend, but if you know, it is what it is, dude. It is what it is. I fucked around with it, so but I'm not ever referring you guys to try this shit ever. It's not safe, like I said, and that is really all I'm gonna say about it, dude. So that's the story I got for you guys. Smash the thumbs up button if you did enjoy. Check out my YouTube channel if you guys are new. Follow me on Instagram if you have not already. First link in the description. I will post some videos on that right now, actually, on Instagram. So if you guys want to peep those out, it is what it is. Like, damn, how many times am I gonna say that shit? Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Been talking too much. Y'all stay safe, stay savage, stay low key. It's your boy, the low key legend. I'm out of here, guys. Adios.